What's up, y'all? Within today's video, we're going to be talking about Shawty Bae yet again. I am so sorry. I feel like my channel recently is becoming James Charles and Shawty Bae, but I just feel like they're the only ones that keep popping up on my For You page with all different types of drama and stuff. And I feel like low-key Shawty Bae, oh my gosh, I feel like it's just literally every other day she's in a different type of scandal, a different type of drama. There is something always popping off with her. And I'm so sorry. I just have to say it. I low-key find it a little bit entertaining. And now I understand why people watch her, because I'm gonna be so real with you guys. Like at first, when I barely even heard about Shawty Bae, I was like, why do people watch her? Like, I'm not getting it. Like, I feel like people hate watch her, you know? And the more I watch it, the more I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm literally all hooked up into the gossip. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like what's happening now? She just has beef with so many different types of people. There's so many people calling her out, y'all. And there's just so many cringy things, you know, about her. And honestly, I'm sorry, but I feel like her man is even more cringy. If you guys didn't see my last video, there has been multiple people they're like, girl, this fool is using you. Like, it's so clear to see that he's using you. Why don't you see that? But I really do feel like, y'all know how it is. I'm sure we've all been there before, to where, like, you know, there's a person that's not right for you, but then obviously you want that person so bad, because whether you find them to be super hot or you really like their personality, whatever, you'll ignore all the red flags. And I think that she's in that tunnel vision right now, to where she's like, oh my gosh, this guy has really pretty eyes. But I'm like, I'm so sorry. I look at him and I'm like, he seems kind of sleazy. I'm so sorry. This is just my opinion. And I really do feel like, I don't know. I don't know. He gives me bad vibes, y'all. Like, I really just get the ick from him, because I'm like, fool, I know what you're doing. You're clearly using her for clout. You're clearly using her for followers. And it's really working. Like, this fool's follower count is going up and up and up. Actually, somebody just tagged me on TikTok. They made like an animation about the boyfriend and Shawty Bae. And I was like, that shit was hilarious. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I can't even post it here. I'm surprised that they allowed it to be posted on TikTok, because I feel like TikTok is more sensitive than YouTube. And they did like an illustration of the boyfriend and Shawty Bae, and I was like, oh my god, they did her so dirty and him so dirty. I was like, damn. But it is hilarious. If you guys have seen that animation thing, let me know, because it's hilarious. Today we're going to be talking about a couple different things, because y'all, she got pranked and it went wrong. Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like, when I saw the prank, I was like, I kind of feel bad for her. Like, I really do. Like, honestly, she was going through it, y'all. Like, I think that she was like borderline about to have an anxiety attack, and it was literally just all being filmed. And I was like, why do I really feel bad for her? Because y'all, these pranks be getting like real. Like, especially this guy who did the pranks, like, I feel like he does a full production out of it. And I'll show you guys some clips within today's video, and it's just kind of like, whoa, it actually did seem realistic. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I felt really bad for her. Also, we're going to be talking about her because, y'all, she's getting called out literally right now. This is what I had saw today, that she's getting called out because apparently she came out with a new merch drop. And apparently she's lying about sales. Like, y'all, she showed the camera like about the sales or whatever, after saying that she got X amount of sales, but then it says 0 sales. So I was like, girl, you put yourself on blast with that one. So we are also going to be talking about that. Also, I have to say this too while we're talking about merch. I don't know if you guys remember before, but I think it may have been the first Shawty Bae video that I made, to where people were calling her out on TikTok because they were like, she said that she's like not going to give people a refund for their merch, and literally while she's on live. So obviously people screen recorded it. So I'm kind of like, why would people even be purchasing her merch now, especially if she's, you know, saying this and that. I do have to say this though, I did see another clip where she was talking about this line of merch, and she said, if you guys have any issues with it, if there's like a scratch, if there's like an ink bleeding or anything, just let me know and I'll give you guys a refund. I feel like obviously she is covering her end after last time everyone was putting her on blast, because she said while she was on live, don't give them a refund. And it's like, well, if they don't get their product, they need the refund, obviously. Anyways, let me get a drink of water and then let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, y'all, first things first, let's go ahead and talk about this prank video. I have to say, like, I guess a lot of people found it funny, but I don't know, for some reason I actually felt bad for her. Like, low-key, okay, I guess like it was because it was a good prank. I guess it was funny, okay? But seeing her reaction, I was like, oh damn, like I actually feel bad for her, because it wasn't like one of those things as to where like you prank somebody and they're like, you bitch, you know? It was like she was traumatized, so that's why I felt bad. That's why I was like, oh, this may have went a little bit too far. It was a little bit too realistic. To give you guys the rundown, apparently her boyfriend had set this up, and apparently he had a baggie on him, you know, a baggie of what, I can't say what, and they were getting pulled over, and he was like, oh my gosh, I have this on me, you know, and he gave it to her. And I gotta say, Shawty Bae is ride or die, because she literally took it and hid it right away. Like, it was like her instinct reaction to like hide it, rather than like, I'm so sorry, y'all. If I was in love with somebody and I love somebody and that was a situation, I'd be like, that's on you. Like, why do you have that on you? Like, hell no, I'm not going down with you. I am so sorry. I'm just that type of person to where I'm not going to go to jail because of you. I'm so sorry. Like, call me selfish or whatnot, but when it comes down to things like that, I'm so sorry, but like if I'm with somebody who is, you know, having something that's illegal on them, then I'm like, that's your responsibility, and then you will pay the consequences, not me. Anyways, I have to say though, I was like, wow, Shawty Bae is like a ride or die. Like she really was about to cover for her man. Well, this went down south, y'all. Actually, before I even talk about it more, go ahead and check it out.
What do you mean? Shut the fuck up. How you doing? Hey, come on, guys. How you doing? How's it going? I'm gonna record for my protection, by the way. Excuse me? I'm gonna record for my protection.
Go ahead and let me explain myself first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Current Castillo, LAPD, okay? We noticed you guys were speeding back there, okay? So,
I wasn't, like... Sorry. All right, go ahead,
do you have an identification, ma'am? We need your identification as well.
Is this yours, ma'am? He's saying this is yours.
What are you holding?
You already said
No, that's not mine.
This time you're under arrest, please.
Stop. Why? No, that's not mine.
She's a celebrity.
No, stop.
She's a celebrity. She's a celebrity. It doesn't matter who she is.
Those are fucking jokes, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
You guys are corny.
I'm filming this whole fucking thing.
That's fine. Film whatever you want. Film whatever you want. That's fine.
Mom, it's not fucking funny.
I'm sorry, Shawty. I'm sorry. We just started a new prank show. Oh my god, we just wanted to prank you.
Take this off.
We wanted to prank you.
I'm running away.
No,
Take this off.
we love you. We love you, Shawty.
No,
This
I
is a big prank. It's a big misunderstanding. It's just a prank.
Wait.
No, wait. It's just a prank.
Take it off. I don't give a fuck.
You're amazing, Shawty. This is all prank. It's a prank.
Okay, so am I tripping on this, or like am I the only one that felt bad for her? Like honestly, look, I totally get it. Obviously it's funny because it's a prank, whatnot. I totally get that, but I don't know, I just see a lot of people before, like when they go through pranks, they'll be like, oh, you asshole, you know what I mean? Not like this. I was like, oh my gosh, she's like literally going through it. She really thought she was going to get arrested, and I just was like, I don't know, I felt kind of bad for her, if I'm keeping it real with you guys. But y'all, can we give her a little bit of credit right here? Because y'all, she is a ride or die type of girl. Like, I'm so sorry, that could never be me. I'd be like, no, you're gonna carry that and you're gonna get arrested yourself. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this merch drop that she just came out with. And I'm so sorry, but I really feel like she gotta make money right now because she's paying for 2 people. And I just feel like, I don't know, it makes me feel kind of bad, honestly. Like, I feel like she's getting taken advantage of. Like, I feel like I seen this other guy talking about Shawty Bae that apparently she even offered to pay for his trip to Hawaii, pay for his flight, pay for his hotel, like all these things. And I'm like, oh, damn. Like, it made me feel bad because I'm like, maybe Shawty Bae really is generous, you know? And I think that maybe she's being generous to the wrong people that are taking advantage of her. And I'm like, any which way. So maybe that's why she's coming out with merch again, because actually the last time we talked about her whole merch situation, she had said that she wasn't going to be coming out with merch, and all of a sudden she came out with some more merch. Let's go ahead and talk about this though, because y'all, she's on live like giving all these shout outs and stuff like this to like all the people that are like purchasing from her. And then like I said earlier, she shows the phone and then it shows 0. So go ahead and check this out.
How much people are on the website right now? Let's check it out right now. The video. 1,600 people are on the website. Thank you so much. 63 people checked out already. You see the little dots? That's 192 people are on the carts. Wisconsin, Minnesota. Shout out to Minnesota, where I was from. United Kingdom? No way! Not the UK. The UK, guys. The UK are purchasing right now. The UK. Shout out to the UK. Thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. Someone just ordered. Thank you so much. There's 2 purchases already. Thank you so much. Thank you, babe. I love you.
Okay, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, but I was like, oh, you put yourself on blast with that one. I don't know how these websites work, obviously, for merch. I don't have merch, so I don't know if, like, maybe it takes time to, like, I don't know, pop back up and say your total number of sales, but clearly it said total sales 0. And she literally said that she had X amount, and I'm like, girl, you look a little dumb, in my personal opinion, but I don't know. Whatever the case is, I want to know, like, who this is gonna sound rude, okay? I know that, but I don't know how else to say it. I want to know who's even like purchasing Shawty Bae merch, like for real, because in my personal opinion, it really does seem like a lot of people, I guess, hate watch her. I wouldn't necessarily say that I hate watch her because I don't hate her, but I feel like I watch her because I'm like, oh damn, like what shit is she getting into today? Like it's kind of like, you know, it's like watching a train wreck, and you're just like, oh, I don't want to turn away because like I don't want to miss this. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's like watching her. It's kind of like, what's gonna happen next? You know? Any which ways. Would you guys purchase merch from her? Keep it real. Like, y'all imagine you guys in the comment section, you're like, I actually purchased every Shawty Bae merch line. I'd be like, I'm a side eye you. I'm just letting you know. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.